Hello my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your March 22nd reading. We're going to look into the energies for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. If you're a cross watcher coming in for Scorpios, welcome. And also check your placement. Even if you have a different zodiac sign, you could have Scorpio placement in your chart. Okay, so let's get into the energy for Scorpio. This is for Scorpio. Let's see. If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at ANGELGUIDANCETAROT@gmail.com. I am only here on YouTube, okay? I'm only here on YouTube. I'm only here on YouTube. All right, Scorpios, thank you so much. So let's see what your energies are calling for. And remember, this is a general read. It may or may not connect with you. Might not be your day. The retrograde is in shadow right now, or in the shade of shadow, so it's until April 9th. So you might be feeling a lot of frustration or headaches, confusion, you know, and so maybe take your time if you're deciding on something. You might be impulsive feeling, so, or you might feel desperate in some sense, not desperate to want someone, but it's that desperate feeling, okay? Because normally you wouldn't be like that. Yeah, impulsive feeling, that's what I was getting. You know, struggling within inside the heart of you. It's just retrograde, okay? So for right now, I mean, it could be other things, but right now it's just in retrograde shadow. All right, let's see what's coming here. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What are we gonna do without? What will we do without Scorpios? The empaths of the world. Okay, so we have here Scorpio. Yeah, you are in some kind of moment. The devil card. I was hoping we were not going to get the devil card, Scorpio. Okay. Oh, God. Can it get any worse? Can it? Okay. Okay. But anyway, let's check out that energy. I'm going to come back to that. But I do feel like here, Scorpio, you are in the page of cups here. And you are feeling, you know, I do feel like here you want someone to love you and to really understand you and to get into your heart. But you're dealing with pages, Scorpio. You're dealing with Romeos or love bombers and people who really can't offer you a whole lot, okay? You got the 10 of, and I'm not just saying financially, it's just the way they are. They might be with other people, or they might be crazy with you, you know, or financially they can't help you, they can't support you, but definitely they don't support you. They just don't support you. And here you have the 10 of Pentacles. The Temperance is here, showing that struggle between, you know, not knowing what to do. Maybe there's confusion, like I said, impulsiveness here, some kind of sense of desperation. 2 of Wands in the reverse, of feeling lost, not knowing what to choose, which way to go, what to do. Hard to walk away from something that, yeah, for these 2 cards, it's very hard for you to walk away. So there's a Queen of Pentacles and also the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So I do feel strongly here, Scorpio. It's either your self-esteem has taken a big hit because you didn't get apology, or somebody who, my ears are ringing. Hold on. Yeah, okay. There's something here where someone has, yeah, feels here that they didn't invest in you, and so you didn't invest in them, or you pull back from investment. And when you did that, because this person couldn't offer you anything, or they didn't support you, or they didn't invest back into you, and that's the part that you're feeling, is because I think, you know, you truly cared about this person. I don't know what level, I don't see, you know, with your energy here, you do want that commitment, and you were hoping you're going to get this in someone else in the past. Now, and that's the way things were going. Okay, so that in that past energy, it does feel like here you really wanted this person to love you so much and to invest in you and be committed to you, and they told you things you wanted to hear, or maybe they came in without a commitment, couldn't offer you that, and so you were kind of torn. You know, you were in like you know, really wanted that, and you thought this person wanted it too, but they changed their mind on you or something. Now, with the Devil card here being here, alright, there's something here with this energy. This might be a new energy. Now, you might be dealing with, we're in Aries, just now entering Aries. So, but there's somebody here that wants to talk to you. Now they want a commitment. Now they want a relationship. Now, I don't know if this is their past person or someone that you just met that you had to kind of back away from, and now they're coming towards you. All right, one more for the Four of Wands. Oh, yeah, they do, Scorpio. Okay, this might be somebody who is single here. There's a past person that you may have saw as a player with that Devil energy being there. And you may have told them you wanted a commitment, you wanted a relationship, you wanted something serious, you wanted something real, genuine. And at the time, this person could not give you that. Now, two situations. Either that past person went on, you closed out the cycle, and that was it, okay? Because you're still wanting a commitment, okay? You wanted that commitment. And unfortunately, the person at the time you were dealing with didn't want it. So the second situation is you met somebody new who gave you the vibes too, the same thing, that this person was playing, or they weren't ready for a relationship, or they did not they didn't have the intentions of moving forward with you. And maybe you have met this person before, but now it seems like they're coming in. Whoever this is has had a change of heart. Now, they do know they have problems. This person has commitment issues, and they do have a problem with not being upfront with you, but I guess because you're Scorpio, you kind of figured it out, that they didn't want to, you know, they came off as somebody who wanted friends with benefits, or they wanted someone that's a companion, you know, no strings attached kind of person. But now, whoever this is feels like they want to talk to you and grow this in a relationship. They are changing. But I feel like this is somebody that you may have went out with, or you may have gotten to know, but it didn't go anywhere. Okay. Alright. But it could be a person that also that you were connected to in a marriage or relationship, and now they're not. They're trying to show you different. Past or present. I don't know, but this is what it looks like in a present tense. This is whoever this is wants a true committed relationship, and they want to talk to you, and they want to grow, and they're reflecting about this commitment with you, and they do see you as marriage material. Or you could be already married to this person, and this person just didn't do right by you. Now again, there's the World card want to come out. Yeah, I feel like this is a new beginning. This somebody wants a second chance, or somebody to restart a new beginning with you. Show me, there's the King of Cups. Show me about the World card, please. Soulmate energy. Somebody really feels connected to you, Scorpio. I do feel like here, this is somebody that... The Ace of Swords, I saw this card before. Somebody didn't have an understanding about what a true relationship looks like, or should be. They don't think they deserve you. Show me about the Knight of Cups. Show me about the Knight of Cups. Does somebody want to come towards you? I'm waiting for that Knight of... What does the Knight of Cups want to say? Someone's made a connection to you. And maybe you did too. They can't leave you. They can't walk away from you. They can't... They say something about whatever you said to them. They took your advice. And they see you as somebody very confident here. Yeah. Sometimes when you leave people, and you leave them where they're at, and you call that judgment, you know, so you might be either way. But I do feel like here this person is wanting a second chance with you, or they're wanting some kind of opportunity to restart, to prove to you, because they're not in a defense situation. I think you have walked away, or you're planning to walk away, and but you're showing your backbone here. And whoever this person has been dealing with in the past, evidently they weren't like direct like you are, Scorpio. Because I do feel like when this person could have met you before, and their intentions were playing with you in that devil energy, like they were just going to test you to see what they can get from you. You know, if you were going to go home with them, if you were going to come off flirty, if you're going to come off really like desperately needing them and wanting them. That's what they crave in that devil energy. But you did something to this person, and you showed them a whole different classy side of you. You showed them some kind of class of, no, I'm not like that. You know, Scorpios are not like that. So let's see what this person's thinking about you, Scorpio. What's their next move for you? What's the next move for Scorpio with this person connecting to Scorpio? What's their next move with it? Now, they are coming up as night. They are worried. Wands the Knight of Swords, or you might be thinking about this person too, but Knight of Swords is you, but they could be thinking the same. Let's see. Knight of Cups, clarify this Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. Okay, this is just, card just fell. Look, Scorpio, you saw me use my left hand. My card's over here. They want to come out of this. I feel like both of you, okay, I feel like you both want each other, and maybe you had been direct with this person about what you're wanting in a commitment, and that at the time they couldn't give it to you, and you said, okay, well, I'm looking for someone to love. I'm looking for a true relationship. I'm looking for something genuine. And they felt that, Scorpio. They felt that from your Queen of Wands energy. But they can't forget about you here. They're thinking about you a lot. Wands the Eight of Swords here for Scorpio. But I feel like this person, oh yeah, this person is going, this person has been hurt before with that Three of Swords, but they feel they could trust you. You know, the Queen of Cups. Okay, they feel like they can trust you, and their biggest fear right now is they know you're a wonderful person, and they really respect the fact that you stood up to them, and they want to come out of this mental whatever heartbreak that they had before you, and they can see you're a loving person. The Queen of Cups is here. I think you feel this attraction towards them, this emotional attraction, and that's the thing that you touched their heart with, Scorpio. But they don't know what to do about it. They want to come towards you, and they do want to offer you something, but they're going to have to get tired of, you know, going out here thinking love is everywhere, you know. And I think this is what this person's come to realize, that they are kind of still fearful. You might be dealing with somebody who's got really hurt really bad in the past, and here you come along acting all happy and being the Queen of Wands here and the Queen of Cups, but they're still in this Knight energy, and that energy is not consistent. And they know this, and they don't want to break your heart. This is somebody that don't want to hurt you, but they feel like they can because of your, and that's why they're staying away from you. So they don't know how to receive you. Okay, they don't know how to receive your love or your kindness or your feelings, but they're struggling with that. And I felt like you two had that same. You had the Six of Swords, and they do too. So they're struggling about this part. You surprised this person, Scorpio. You surprised this person. Now, I'm not talking to people who are struggling with narcissists and all that. I mean, it could be part of that, but you judge yourself, okay? I do feel like here this person is thinking they can't give you what you deserve because you come in as this loving woman, man, you know, and you're in a Queen of Wands, but also you have this loving side to you, but also you have this direct side. And that's the part that they realizing you're a very genuine person and you're real. And that they understand. And there's something about you have taught this person something. Okay, so what's the next actions towards Scorpio? What's the next actions towards Scorpio? If this is resonating, please give me that thumbs up. Make sure you help my channel, leave a comment. Let me know if this is you. Make sure you support each other. help me here on YouTube, bring in more Scorpios. I want to build up an army of empaths and help heal you. I can't do it by myself, but I'm doing, yeah. So this person feels like they're going to, they may have taken a time out from you, but they are, here's Scorpio and the King of Cups. They are getting in touch with their feelings of what they want. Like I said, maybe they were in that devil energy before. They wanted to stay single. They wanted to play around. They wanted to friends with benefits. But you have changed this person. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. This person's going to make a mad dash back to you. Now, they might need to take a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. But you got the Moon, 8 of Cups, King of Cups, and the Chariot here. So they're going to know if they don't do something with you. What's the Chariot here for Scorpio? They feel like you can get away. And they really feel, I put the F and R together. How did I do that? They really feel that no matter what, they didn't even recognize at the time you were the one in the soulmate energy. They didn't feel that that scared them, you know. But when they got away from you and they saw the beautiful person you are, you know, I'm not talking about looks, I'm talking about your heart. And they know you've been hurt before, and they know that they have to take this time to they wanted to walk away from you, to be honest, but they realize they're in love with you and they need to do something because you're too valuable to lose. The Hermit, they're going to come out of that Hermit. They're doing some thinking here, reflecting how to change to get better to meet you where you're at as the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, they didn't appreciate you before. Hold on, my dog. But they didn't appreciate you before, and now they want to come out of this Hermit to, you know, gain wisdom and to be able to meet you where you're at. They know you want a commitment, and you know, before they said no, I can't do that. But I do feel like they're reflecting on it because you're too great to lose, and they're going to end some kind of situation they're in, or maybe this is a 10 of Wands energy where they're determined to leave something old behind, the past behind, and travel down this road with you and start something new here with you. So it feels very determined and very new. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, they do want an opportunity, Scorpio. So I don't know who this is for, but they can't get you off their mind. They think about you all the time. And they don't, you know, and see, kind of like love is like that. You know, with the King of Cups, you got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here, and this soulmate energy. So this might be new love. It might be somebody finally learning their lesson, however you want to take it. The King of Cups and Queen of Cups is meant to be together, okay? But it's very emotional, and it's a very in-tune feeling here, okay? So this energy feels like they were a player, or they were afraid of relationships, or maybe because of their past, and they left, and they just said, you know, but they want to reconnect with you, but definitely they have a very good passion sense of you. It's something about a photo. I don't know if you were in a restaurant. Some photo they look at a lot. Like you both were smiling really big in the picture. Maybe when you first met or something. I'm not sure. Knight of Wands, there's that 7 of Swords. Yeah, they are, you know, have a past that's haunting them, but they realize they deserve to be happy in the Knight of Wands. They have passion for you. Now they are coming up with a lot of knights, so they do feel like you're someone that understands them. But the only thing I worry about here, Scorpio, that I don't know how much they can give to you still. You know what I mean? But they love talking to you. They love communicating with you. And they are trying to change to meet you where you're at. Yeah, there's a Lover's card. They feel like you two are soulmates. It's like this beautiful feeling they got from you. And this might have been a second date or third date, and you both kind of said, you know, they weren't ready. Somebody wasn't ready for a relationship, but now they might still not feel 100% ready, but they're getting there, you know. That's what I feel here with the Lover's card. They're saying Scorpio's beautiful. and we would make a good couple. So whatever picture they have of you, they recognize you were a beautiful couple. Yeah, so they are trying to come out of that Seven of Swords energy of trying to, it's like they're in that gray area. They're moved on. They tried to move on, but they couldn't, and then they try to make their way back to you. And I'm not saying, but sometimes people, Scorpio, is like that. They are, you know, they're not 100% sure about you at the time when they meet you, and then they have to go off and do their own thing, whether it's with other people, as long as they're not with you while they're doing it, okay? I mean, cheating is when you're doing it behind someone's back while you're in a relationship, okay? You know, and I'm not saying take this person back, but if you're out here flirting with people, emotional flirting online, you know, and you got a wife or husband or girlfriend or boyfriend, and you don't know anything about it. Now there's people out there in open relationships and they know everything, but if it's a secret and they're hiding it from you, then that's cheating. That's evil, okay? That's just pure evil. But when someone says, you know, that we can't control our love, you know, who we love, what the heart wants, but we have to use the logic at the same time. So if this person was not ready for you, and they told you, I'm not ready for a relationship, I just want to do my own, I want to stay single, I want to go do what I want to do. But when I say this Hermit in the upright right here, this person's ready to start something serious, and they had to go on their path to find themselves. They had to, and we have to give respect for that. But as long as this person was, they didn't cheat on you while they were with you, and you both went different directions, and you just broke it off, or even if it was a marriage, it was a relationship, and that person had to go to learn, they have to learn their own path. Now, you don't have to take this person back, but there's something here also, your feelings is coming, like, you know, when you're going to have to recognize when you're in the knot energies, like when you're recognizing knots, these are people who are inconsistent. They give you the feeling, Scorpios, they give you that feeling of not wanting a true relationship. And sometimes Scorpios, because we love so much, we want to fix people, we want to rescue them, we see the best in them, because we see that, right? But we want to stay with that person. And we don't analyze ourselves like, if they're not giving me what I deserve and what I need right now, I have to let that person go. Without sleeping with them, without intimacy, without, you know, getting entangled with your emotions. And you might get stung by walking away, but it does show your respect to yourself. And so that's what I feel. This person has a lot of respect for you, because you did not, you're saying, okay, well, if you're not ready, if you don't want me, it's okay, but just don't play with my heart. And that's what that person did. You may have felt rejected here from this person, but it wasn't rejection, it was redirection for you, for that person not to hurt you, okay? So let's see what the outcome between you two is. Very anxious here to see the Lovers cards. Might be twin flames here. You may came in this person's life to be the game changer, to help them heal, or help you heal, help you feel loved, help them understand love. But they are, whatever it is, I do feel like they were, this, even if it's a past energy, they were not ready for a relationship. There's the King of Wands. I saw the Queen of Wands, but let me see what the energy coming towards you. Show me for the Lovers cards, Angel, God, Spirit. What is the message for Scorpio? What's the outcome for the Lovers here? For the twin flame or karmic energies. Sometimes we get hurt because we don't want to let them go when the red flags are there. It's going to be successful, and this might not be for all of you Scorpios, but some of you had to go apart just to come back together. But this person had to learn. You had to learn. You're the only one they trust. They have hope in this, Scorpio. That's what the outcome is saying. Now, I'm not saying if somebody's abusing you, being terrible to you, this is not your reading. If you're with a narcissistic person or person who cheated on you while you were with you, abused you in any way, any form or fashion, you don't go back to that person. But this looks like someone who was just very confused. They didn't know what a commitment was. They were scared of commitments, and they know they need to work on themselves to get to meet you again, because they know you're not going to tolerate, not with that Queen of Wands there. They know you're looking for love and the Queen of Wands energy. which is showing respect to yourself, self-respect, that, hey, if you don't want me, I'm okay. Go do what you go do you, and you let that person go. That's showing respect and integrity to yourself. And this person may have done that. And I'm not saying they went out and hooked up with other people. They could have. And they learned that who they can remember how good you are. Because people can't respect something when they're having it. I don't know why people can't do that. Like we can. Because we see the best in people. But a lot of times people will have to lose something. And that's what it feels like. You two took two different paths here. Or wanted two different things at one time. And now it looks like you two are finally coming into alignment. I mean, that's what I feel. So even if you've been apart from this person 2 or 3 years or months, whatever it is, they still think the world of you. They think you're great, and they just didn't, they're even kicking themselves like, why didn't I see it before? Because that person has not grown up, or that person didn't evolve. They didn't learn their lesson, spiritual lesson. But I do feel like here they gotten better, but they're still come up in the night energy. They have a lot of passion, a lot of desire for you, and that's what makes you feel like they could. But I don't know about if you trust them or not. I don't feel like you do, but they hope that you will take them back, and this can be successful. And they know you step by step they can get to the level of love for you. But yeah. So if you haven't heard from this person, sometimes people are quiet because they need to go out and do whatever they need to do to heal and feel better. And wish them the best, whether you take this person back. Most Scorpios don't. But if this might be your cross watcher, maybe you're watching this for a Scorpio that maybe you did them wrong, But this person wants to look like they have faith. They trust you. They know that you're one of these people, rare gems, the rare diamond in the world. And they recognize you now. They do see you as that Queen of Pentacles, independent, loving, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands here, Queen of Cups, and you also had another Queen. Queen of Pentacles, that's right. So, they see that all of that in you now. You're loving, you're respectful, and you're independent, and you're taking care of yourself. So, don't be surprised if you hear from this person again. And, yeah, I don't know what you would do about it, but everybody's got their free will. So Scorpio, this is your reading. So I hope this helps. So send in love and light. If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. Please look in the description box here on YouTube at Angel Guidance. Down below in the description box here on YouTube under my title. And you will see how to reach out to me for a reading, okay? If you see this anywhere else, that means it's a fake channel. Take care, Scorpio. Send in love and light. And stay beautiful and in peace. Bye-bye.